Should I stay or should I go? Relationship advice. There's no one perfect answer to this question. Ultimately, you'll have to make the decision that's best for you and your partner. However, if you're struggling to decide whether or not to stay in a relationship, there are a few things you can keep in mind. First, all relationships require work. If you're not willing to put in the effort, it may be time to move on. Second, it's important to consider your long-term goals. If staying in the relationship is keeping you from achieving them, it may be time to consider leaving. Finally, don't be afraid to talk to your partner about your concerns. They may be able to provide reassurance or come up with a solution that works for both of you. Ultimately, only you can decide whether or not to stay in a relationship. Here are 10 pieces of advice to help you make the decision. Before going into the details, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. 1. First, ask yourself if you're truly happy in the relationship. If you find that you're constantly fighting or that your happiness feels contingent on your partner, it may be time to move on. 2. It's also important to consider your partner's treatment of you. If they consistently put you down or make you feel like you're not good enough, that's a major red flag. 3. Another thing to think about is your future goals. If you want different things out of life, it may be difficult to make your relationship work in the long run. 4. Trust is another essential component of a healthy relationship. If you don't trust your partner, it will be difficult to build a strong foundation for your relationship. 5. Communication is also key. If you and your partner are constantly arguing, or if you can't seem to communicate effectively, it may be time to end the relationship. 6. It's also important to have shared interests and values. If you and your partner don't share any commonalities, it may be difficult to connect on a deeper level. 7. Even if all of these factors are present in your relationship, it's ultimately up to you to decide whether or not to stay or go. Only you know what's best for you, and only you can make this decision. But if you're struggling, these 10 pieces of advice may help give you some clarity.